Hi everybody, my name is George, also known as DWBoy14, and today we are going to go through every single one of my consoles so far, except for one, and that's my Wii, because I can't find my Wii. It's nowhere to be found. First of all, we're going to start off with this. My second console, the original 360. Now, I did have a white version of this a long time ago, but...
Did you get the Red Ring of Death?
No, I didn't get it. It just got stored somewhere.
Oh, okay.
So I decided to stay with this one, and this has been my original 360 since the white one, and I always like the black better than the white.
Yeah.
That's not being. I'm not trying to say anything to do with politics or anything. I just like the black version better than the white version at this point. Now, this had some fantastic games on it. It had the original Halo Reach on it.
Well,
Just here.
yeah. Halo 3, Reach, you had the Gears of War series, Mass Effect, what else is there? Fable,
Yeah,
Skyrim. Was Skyrim an
I
exclusive?
think Skyrim was on it. GTA 5 was on it as well.
No, that wasn't an exclusive, but yeah.
Was that an exclusive, but it's still on there.
Trying to think, there was quite a few exclusives for
Yeah,
the
there was.
360.
As well, like the Just Cause games are my favourite games. Forza as well. Some fantastic looking games and some fantastic games in itself. This is why the 360 was the console to have at that time. Now.
And, a few more things. I don't know if Xbox Original had achievements, but so this could have been the first console to bring achievements along. You had games with gold and all that jazz, really.
Oh, yes, you did have that as well.
So,
I forgot about that.
That was really cool.
Now, on to the next console. Now, this one is a bit different, and that is my Xbox One. And you could be wondering why there's a model on the top of it. Well, it's because of this. This is the Xbox One Special Edition. Now, this isn't original to my Xbox. I got this quite cheap actually. I got the game, the soundtrack, and the model for £35. Where really the model was basically 50. That's basically 50. That's basically about £5 paid. Where I got this for a great deal. So
I mean, that is just a bargain bundle, really.
Yeah.
That is just phenomenal to get all of that for 35 quid.
So we're nice to go with the Xbox One. I normally keep all together with that. That was a great thing.
The Xbox One didn't really sell well, did it? I mean...
Not as good as the PS4, no.
Nowhere near. I mean, the Xbox One only sold 40 million or something like that. Exclusives was a little bit... it had Sea of Thieves, it's got Forza, Halo, Gears of War. It's all a bit naff, really. There's nothing really stand out about those games.
Well, Halo 4 was the main one for this console, wasn't it?
No, Halo 4 was on the 360.
Oh, Halo 5, that's it, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, overall, I mean, I personally don't like the how big it is. I prefer the smaller version, but it's all right, you know.
Now, like, on the opposite, I do like the chunkiness of the Xbox One.
Yeah, but
I've got a massive TV, as James knows, and that sits right on top of here, and there's nothing to it. Like it could leave a few little scratches bit by bit.
I mean, if you want to do that, I suppose
it doesn't damage it at all.
I suppose if you want to do that, a big chunky console is good for you. But most people, well, a lot of people I know prefer it like smaller, so it can fit into smaller spaces.
I don't think you can have it sideways, can you? Like the 360.
No,
No,
I don't think so.
It's always down because like, with the 360, you got the pads here, and then you got the pads on the bottom as well. But you don't have that with this console. You can only have it sitting down, just like that. That's the only really downside I find.
That is a big disadvantage, really, because some people love having it on the side for space and
Yeah, like you can't really have it like that or on the side, can you? It's not that good. But you can definitely see it's got some scratches from it.
Yeah.
But it is quite old now. Like we've got the new generations coming out now. Because prices will go down for the PS4 when the PS5 come out. I will aim to get a PS4, then hopefully PS5 and the Series X. Because the Series X will be easier to have because it's only a little square. Like we'll get onto it later, but the GameCube is basically a longer version of that when it comes with. So it's small enough to keep around, and plus you can play all the old games with it, can't it?
Yeah.
Which I quite like. Now, so one thing though, it's bloody heavy compared to this. I can hold that with one hand. This, we have to hold two hands with it because it's really got a lot more weight to it. Well, I think that's a bit of a downside, that it's more weighty. What do you think with the weight?
I mean, consoles aren't really meant to be portable. Usually you have them connected up, but I suppose it is nicer when you can pick something up easier if you need to do things to it or take it somewhere.
Well, we've brought all these down here, and getting the Xbox on one was a two-man job.
Yeah. You had to lift the telly up and I had to get the Xbox One.
Yeah,
but every other console, you can just we will be showing. You can just pick it up with one hand, which is a lot better, really.
Now this one, I've got to pick up with two fingers, and that is the original PS1. Now the graphics aren't that good on it,
but it was out in '96, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. But when was the GameCube? Would you say?
I'll just look it up quickly.
I'll look on the bottom, see what's this. It was 2001. This was
really
2001. The GameCube. Well, my GameCube was 2001, and this was.
Yeah, 2001, November 5th. I swear.
So both 2001 then?
No, the PS2 was 2000. So, oh, bloody hell, PS1's even older than I thought. 1994?
Oh, well.
Crazy.
Well, that's so this was 1994. I thought the GameCube was older than it. Looking at the graphics, you can see the difference between what we had then and what we had now, but it's still a very nice look. It is a bit grimy on the inside because I haven't gave it a clean since I bought it recently. I do like the vents on both sides as well. I always find that quite nice. Front's a bit plain, which is okay. The back is just what you would think, and just like the Xbox One, it is a console that's only 4 just sitting on the ground. But you just expect that with this one, don't you, when it comes to it. Now, one thing with this is this bit here, I don't know what it's for, so if somebody can tell me what that is, it would be great, because looking at it, also you can press it down or like flip it up or something, so I don't know.
You sure it's just not a part that you broke?
No.
Nah, it looks intentional, to be fair.
It is intentional looking at the other ones as well. It's got that bit.
Yeah, I mean, PS1, 1994, bloody hell, must have been great for the day.
Yeah, well,
it had quite a few exclusives.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot, Gran Turismo, the Tekken series, Metal Gear Solid, Dragon Ball GT, Final Bout, and Wipeout. So.
Yeah, well, the Final Fantasy games were on this. So I've got Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 for this console, and the original GTA as well. So I'm guessing that might have been an exclusive to it.
Definitely for the time, because there wouldn't have been any other consoles for it to go on. So
yeah, so
you'd imagine.
That's it. Now for my first ever console,
the classic.
Since that everyone will know and love.
The GOAT.
The PS2. This was my original console. I've still one of my first games in it as well, being the Bolt. The Bolt game, which was crapping its down. It's crap now.
Yeah.
But yeah, still a lovely looking console.
Yeah. So you prefer the flat version to the bigger version?
Yeah.
I mean, you can get this around really easy, can't you?
Yeah. Well, comparing it to the PS1, look at it. So much sleeker.
Yeah.
Nicer design.
Yeah. I mean, I do really like the big PS2. Just nostalgia, but obviously this one there is better because you can get it round really easy. So.
Yeah, like you compare them, and you wouldn't think they were made by the same people. Like looking at the Xbox One and the Xbox One
and the 360.
360, and look at other console. You never saw that this big you wouldn't have seen this big of a difference. Compared to that, you would not have seen that ever.
Yeah.
I actually have never seen a big PS2. Never seen one.
You haven't seen them?
I haven't seen a big PS2.
I thought you would have done.
I thought this was the only one.
Oh, okay.
I was
Well,
thinking-
a few things about the PS2 though. One of its biggest selling points is that that you could play DVDs in it, and not everyone had a DVD player back then.
Oh,
So
well, I did not realise
that is really amazing. Crap ton of exclusives, which is really cool. Just loads and loads. I'm pretty sure Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, Jack,
Spyro was, yeah.
Resident Evil. I think the God of War series, Metal Gear,
Oh, God of War, Metal Gear was on here. That was an original.
Kingdom Hearts, Ratchet and Clank, and quite a few
I
more.
forgot about Kingdom Hearts.
So a crap ton of exclusives. Most sold console of all time, 155 million. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Um,
Can you really blame it?
Amazing for the day. Amazing, absolutely amazing.
But just like the other ones, it cannot sit on its side because it will just fall over on that side. But you can do it on that side, but then
You'd have to have something to like balance it.
If I can find the button, it's like the hat, my original one. Now I've got this one quite recently, and it's bloody heavy as well. My PS3 isn't. That's the right way. I can't tell with this one. No. Now with this, it's not my favourite one. I'll just say that's why I had the 360 compared to this one. The opening thing is quite nice. It just slides along like that. But I know some people are prone to open it and it just comes flying off. I've seen that happen with quite a few.
That is bad.
Yeah, it's not good at all, really, with that. I know with this is when you started getting a lot more, like, Japanese anime-style games. Like, another game for it was the Catherine game, which was a very big hit. Like there's been a new version of it come out very recently. But yeah, it's a good console. Just like the other ones, you can put it on its side. This won't work, or if it's on this side, even worse, it will just go like that and it will fall over. Back is basically the same as all the others, and then the bottom. I don't know what they did with this though. Look at it, like so they took the bottom of the PS2 and just stuck it on there. See what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Looking at it, it's like a box. Like, why couldn't they have just made it so it goes to there? This is probably me being a bit OCD, but if they just moved it over a little bit, or literally, or like keep the gaps, just put it in the middle. But that's just my OCD talking, I'd say. Now we get on to console, where this one is a bit more different compared to us, because we're starting with Nintendo. Now, Aaron sold me this, and this used to be his, but it is old. It's 19 years old. It's 2001. It's a very sleek looking design. I do like it with this. Oh, you can lift it. Basically take these out. If I'm turning it around, you can take these out for different bits, like high speed port, the serial port 1, serial port 2. There's a Game Boy bit somewhere. Where is it? Or somewhere on it you can plug it in bits for the Game Boy, which I think is quite cool. And plus, it's the only console that I know that has a handle on it, which is quite cool.
Very handy.
Well, yes, it is very handy, as you say. Opening it up, you've got 3 little buttons. You've got reset, power, and open. And I do love that. That's so satisfying. If you get that just right, James, you can just... the spring is so nice on it.
Yeah.
And it's not just that normal like, clunk up.
Yeah.
There was a couple of different colours for it. There was the purple one, which I quite like looking at, the black. And I think a yellow was it, if I'm right.
I don't know.
Yeah, so something like that. But yeah, thanks to Aaron, I've got a lovely looking thing here, where you can take all these out of it like that. And we've got the port, so it's lovely that it's all covered up. So yeah, now we're recording this in October, well, very early October, and so this birthday is on the 8th of November. So
we're a month away because it's the 8th of October.
Exactly the 8th. So in a month, this will be 20 years old. Funny to think that this will be the same age as me.
Well, 19 years old.
20.
No, 2001.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So this will be 19 years old.
Pretty cool.
It's a very lovely looking design. Now, I did have an original DS, but now I do have a 3DS, which is a nicer looking version. Now, as you know, this is a 3DS, so this bit here will put the 3D effect on it. Now, it only affects that screen and not that screen, which that's completely fine. Don't know if it's got power. No, completely dead at the moment. There's some lovely colours, like this red is absolutely gorgeous for it. Oh, it is. The 3D light has just come on.
What does it take a lot of time to load up? Oh, wait, it's on.
There we go.
Classic.
Now what we've got? We got in here Pokemon Sun, of course. But as you can see there, how it goes 3D like that, which is very nice. Looking on the outside of it, you do have two cameras there, which is nice.
So you can take photos with this.
You
then?
can take photos, yeah, and then even the game where you take pictures of your face and it turns you like something that like this little alien thing, which is a bad guy, which you can shoot yourself basically.
I mean, having cameras on a console, that is a very, very odd feature. I feel like they should put it to better mechanics than that, because it seems like a bit of a waste of time, really, to have something like that on there.
Hang on, I'll show you, which is very nice. Looking on the outside of it, you do have two cameras there, which is nice.
So you can take photos with this.
You
then?
can take photos, yeah, and then even the game where you take pictures of your face and it turns you like something that like this little alien thing, which is a bad guy, which you can shoot yourself basically.
I mean, having cameras on a console, that is a very, very odd feature. I feel like they should put it to better mechanics than that, because it seems like a bit of a waste of time, really, to have something like that on there.
Hang on, I'll show you. There we go. See me.
Was this years ago?
Yeah, it was, but they look
crazy, absolutely crazy.
But it literally puts a face, like a mouth on you. But yeah, very handheld, very light, and the 3DS. Now, the last and my favourite and the best out of them all.
You like it better than the PS2?
I do.
Bloody hell!
I do. I love it more than.
Bloody hell!
I have a special love for the.
You're gonna piss off a lot of people.
I have a special love for all these consoles. Don't get me wrong. Special love for them all. Definitely the PS2.
People are probably wondering, what is it? What is it? Is it the Nintendo 64? Is it the PS4? Is it the Xbox original? No, it's this, the Nintendo Switch. I mean, I have to disagree with you. It's not as good as the PS2. But I will now. Can I just say I do give it some credit straight away, because it has brought back couch gaming. How you can actually carry this around easily. It's insanely portable, and you can play it on the telly as well. And the ports from like games like Fortnite, Minecraft, and all that are apparently quite good. I mean, I haven't got a Nintendo Switch, but I've heard the ports are really, really good.
Yes, they are good, and it's been right to TV, and it's as light as anything.
You have two controllers there, which is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I'd probably put it in the top 5. Like, it's up there, but it's not number 1 for me. But fair enough. I can understand why it's number 1, but you said the best and your favourite, man. Saying your favourite is fine, but you're the best. I think you'll piss off a lot of people saying that. But
I don't care. My console, I do want an original Xbox. I do want a 64. I really want an NES. Or the Lego NES. So, if anybody wants to donate to me, I'm gonna make a Patreon just to get the NES for all my Sims. So yeah, one. Don't look at me, please don't look.
No, it's because you were talking.
Now on the back of it, I don't know if James can see it on the camera, but there is engravings.
Yeah. There's a lighthouse. There's like a rabbit and a chair and an umbrella. Yeah, you can see it a lot better now. Yeah, perfect. So you can see all this jazz. It is good that they put everything to the back of their console, like putting things on there. You got to
and this
respect
was the
that.
limited edition as well. So.
Oh, so most of them are just playing then.
Yeah, the back of them are all playing except for this one, and that's why you don't got different.
So I'm guessing this is all Animal Crossing then.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you go and watch my unboxing of the Switch, you will see that the actual port for it is white. That they never done them before. They were only ever done them in black, but this was the first one in white. But yeah, it's an absolutely fantastic little console. Now, some of the exclusives is, as you can see on there, Mario himself.
Have the Mario games been good so far?
3D All Stars is a fantastic game. Odyssey is fantastic as well.
What's good about them?
Just being what they are being Mario. Like, literally, it's the 35th anniversary of Mario. So they've been released this kind of game, the Odyssey games. You can even get like the Super Nintendo NES games, like Smash Bros. That's another one. Pokemon, Sword and Shield. That's got to be one of the best Pokemon games by far. Being the 3D roaming worlds that you get in it. You get some fantastic games. Definitely the Ultimate games. They are absolutely great. Oh, and Mario Kart as well. Minecraft, that's a... Oh, saying that, we didn't mention that. Minecraft was a 360 exclusive, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, it was at first,
it was,
actually. Yeah, I remember, yeah.
I completely forgot about that. But yeah, you can get the... there's loads of NES games. And there's another one with the Nintendo 64 games, and I've got that one as well. And they're both free. So all those games are free. And I say there's some fantastic games, and unlike the Xboxes and the PSs, the actual online amount is a lot less. Like the Xboxes are like £50, aren't they?
Yeah, all of them are £50, and the games. Apparently, the games on the next gen console will be
70.
Yeah, 70 quid.
Now I don't know why 70. I don't know why the club couldn't just keep it at 50, because at the end of the day...
Well, they're usually 60 now, aren't they? 50 or 60. Depends where you go to.
Well, 50, no, 50, 45 or 50, I normally see. Like, I just think you just got less people buying new games, if it's that.
Maybe the games are costing more to make. I don't know. Maybe people are trying to pressure people to buy one specific game. Like, oh, you've got...
Well, I'm looking at Halo Infinite, and what that looked like, that didn't look £50 worthy.
Yeah.
Either. So, like, if I was, I'd go with this one.
You really think, like...
It's less than the Xboxes and PS5s and PS4s. Got loads of games on it. Oh, and as well, fantastic game, Animal Crossing with this as well. Just like the Switch itself. Fantastic games, cheaper. Online's cheaper. Like the online on this is only £3 a month.
Yeah.
Or like it's £50 for the entire year for the Xbox, isn't it? Well, it's 18 for the entire year for that. That's quite good. But yeah.
So you really don't recommend that people get an Xbox Series X or a PS5? You recommend them to stick with this?
No, I think the
PS5
has got some fantastic games on it. Like there's some games on it that I really want to play, like the new Five Nights at Freddy's, Final Fantasy 16, loads of games like that. But if I had to say one console or one handheld that you could do everything with, you can do online, you can put it on your TV, you can carry it around, you can take it anywhere you want. It'd have to be this, because it's perfect. Nintendo, they just did it perfect. They hit the nail right on the head with it, because it's such a beautiful thing to hold, to look at, just to literally look at the screen. It's just a lovely thing.
So this is your number one of all time?
Number one, Nintendo Switch is the way to go. If I had to say Xbox, PlayStation, you got a long way to actually get the PS. All I have to say is Xbox, PlayStation, you need to step up your game if you want to go against Nintendo, because you're nowhere near it.
I strongly disagree because the Switch has done better than the One, but the PS5, well, the PS4's done way better than the Switch, mate. Sorry. I know it's been out way longer.
Well, that's been out 3 years. That's been out. Well, the PS4. That's been out about 5 years, really.
Yeah.
So it's had
So
2 years
you're confident
more.
it'll catch up eventually?
I know this will catch up. And looking at they're going to make a Nintendo Switch Pro, which will probably be better. But I love this, and I'm going to keep this. I'm not going to get the PS Pro. I just call it the PS Pro, but it's the Nintendo Switch Pro. But yeah, if I was going to say a console, I'll go with this. But I have love for each and every one of these consoles: the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, the 3DS, the Cube, the 1, the 2, the 3 PSs. I love them all. I have a very special place with this one, because really, this is the first console, or whatever you want to call it, that I bought with my own money as well. So it's just got that special place in my heart for it. But yeah, that's the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.